que foi que você merda? Fazer aqui. Olha, não sei se
The free cities under siege?
eu vou ficar pegando, tá? Não.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Tá cheio.
Don't get surrounded. Clive. Smoke. Is the city fallen?
Vai cair.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
If we're going to do this, we'll...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're...
And what talents were those?
Why, your fearlessness. And,
I'm listening.
well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way. So where does...
Though we may have the funds to buy, so we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere, and we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small... The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out...
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo?
Of
Fala,
course,
não dá?
leave everything...
Sounds like you'll have...
I will. We have an entire village to stock, and even if I begin right now, I'll be... So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the whack...
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chairdra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man...
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't.
Ah, 1200 só.
Ready, go?
Ih, fui o caminho errado.
This must have been a nice place once.
It will be again. Too slow. Nice try.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat. Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
O que tá pegando?
Those are our terms. I trust that you will get...
I shall.
Him again. Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done.
You made quick work of it.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her she'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. Eloise, I just got back.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bear...
You're still in negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with, but we shall emerge
Well, if you need any help.
I'm not sure I do.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister, he represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's...
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their rank, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their...
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy, and I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever. But this was not the life my sister... I won't let her give up on her. She freed me from my bond, and she must be freed from her.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful, and I want to repay the favor. But each time an opportunity to do just that...
She loves you.
And I love her, though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had these that's a job.
Baseados.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't behind.
You know what you have to do. Clive, as you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vulture. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally...
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. And is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found. And it is all that I have lived for since...
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight. But there are those among us. I would place Lostwing in, but a village home only to...
Vambora.
Will you take them to your hideaway? But...
I will.
Thank you. The people I speak of have...
Understood.
Then the last of my preparation. And may Griga...
Buganhos, Natal.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Só pra levar ele, cara. Agora tem inimigo no caminho.
Sid,
None of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our... If he's saying we ain't safe in Lost Wing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. That we get to see just...
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck!
Com certeza.
Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to... It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. They don't stand a chance. They're all gonna fucking...
Sid! We can't...
All right. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods.
Promise us, Sid.
Não. O que é isso, gente? Eu acho que tinha uma nada.
Good girl.
Ah, aqui tinha um inimigo notório.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
Pra lá. Ficava, já matei.
Quinton, are you all right?
No. But which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here.
No.
This must be the guard dog.
É branco.
I'll hold it off. You go.
But
Your comrades, don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no mere guard dog.
No. Just a rabid beast that needs to be run down. Kill! All yours, Torgal! Down, Torgal! All yours, Torgal!
Só assassino.
If Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. and I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing, freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause.
Todo mundo quer
It was
ver
all
um
for
senso
this.
né?
But what is this? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost, so that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh,
You?
and so are you. And I hate to say it's Lostwing.
Foi
It's been
inundado?
flooded.
What?
Ah, por éter.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Richard's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
Now, FOGO! All yours, FOGO! FOGO, kill! Over here! Now, FOGO! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here. need to get back to Quentin.
Morreu também.
Quentin.
Ah, tá vivo.
Quentin, look at me. Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's aim.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming, but I prayed, and you did. Can't we just go back to how it was? You know.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quint. We believed that you were the right man.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? Why would anyone...
Because we're family.
Family?
Yeah. And all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all...
It was. And as long as we're still...
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing.
A fresh one life ends. Why, just a village. We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please.
Com
I am
sono,
nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
Nós vamos ficar ali
Permit
agora.
me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. And I have a feeling that this year's, if you don't mind waiting...
I look forward to it.
Vaca do enforcado. Aparece nos aposentos do Clive.
Clive.
Oh? And why?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attack? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all, but we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the... Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately.
coming from all over looking for... But there's only so many. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is an... And that's what I was hoping you might help me with.
O que eu ia fazer?
It's no burden.
Thank you.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, but what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in...
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den. And they don't seem like they'll be nasty. Would have sent it... I know,
Vamos pros bandidos, vambora.
Back to Eastpool. Then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So Wade.
And you, Lord Rosfield.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool.
That's right. Though it was most... I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us. Not to... And then there are the bearers. Men and women who found the courage to flee their We need somewhere...
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it.
That's very kind of you. With you beside us...
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen, and rather less, thankfully.
I'll head it. You make
I shall...
Shall I wait?
No, we...
Ah, tá. Onde que ele ganhou a armadura do pai dele?
Who the hell are you? Kill them! You will leave this place.
Or face the consequences.
All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal! Titan!
That's the end of that, then.
No.
Or maybe not.
What's that thing doing here?
Doesn't matter. It goes too.
It's over.
It's over.
Any more? More surprises? I'll take that as an...
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that...
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
I would hope so.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be...
Of course.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own...
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked... The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease. But we'll see Eastpool rise again.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here, if you don't mind. I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts.
Of course.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need it.
And...
Eastpool lives...
Ah, Sir Wade, what's all this about? Sir Wade said it. There's...
Did what?
If it...
Bora. Mais alguma? Não.
Sounds like thunder.
So,
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
oh, God.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you.
A mídia também.
Any trouble on the road?
É o tio dele.
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother.
E o tio dele, vai.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Mididol. But everyone calls me Mid.
Ó.
Hey?
Ah, chorou na hora. Ah, o tio dele. Sabia que o irmão dele tava vivo, não?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashik are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned. But silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Tirar uma peça.
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Alright. Saiu o Torgo. Fusco.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
Matou já, ó. É aquele dançarino.
There's nothing but monsters here.
Non. Por que ninguém vive nessa cidade, não? Aqui deve ser uma batalha maior.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Ih, esse aqui é grandão, hein?
There may still be survivors inside.
É dali que eu vim? É. Vai ser um bichão aqui.
These creatures. Ultima's reach extend this far. What the hell is going on here?
Morrer de saudade.
You've caused quite the commotion.
Esse
But
cara,
then
gente.
I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
Ah, o que é esse cara aí?
I don't believe we've been introduced.
É, eu também queria saber quem ele é.
You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
Como que ele enxerga?
I am Sleipnir of House Harvard. And you will yield.
Parece mais um bailarino.
As long as you don't hold back.
Fogo, kill! Now, Fogo! Get him! Nice try.
Tô esquivando na hora errada. Agora pegou.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
Nice try. FOGO, kill! Now FOGO! FOGO, kill!
One is seldom enough.
Would you not agree? Actually, I wouldn't. Slow.
Tchau, boa noite.
Too slow.
Sleep. Sanguínea.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
E eu? Cara esquisito.
alive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Eu nem sabia.
Nothing. I hope.
Aconteceu alguma coisa aí. Ah, sabia. Pode ser o Odin. Ele mesmo.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
Mephis. Escreve Mythos, mas é Mephis.
It's the king. Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Agora, deixa eu pegar esse cara, é gigantão, hein? Tá andando um cavalo de 6 pernas. Parece que ele é bom na esgrima, hein? Ó.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
Agora ele vai parar de ser bruto, vai usar esgrima também.
Your Majesty, my purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Ele vai transformar no Odin? A primeira tem a primeira fase, né? Sempre.
Try it.
Fly, pelo amor de Deus. Vai, vamos.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Ai, só gravemente ferido. Ó, ela vai transformar na Shield de novo.
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Vamos, eu já tenho que conseguir fugir, cara.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Não. Não tá acontecendo por causa de Ju, não, pelo amor de Deus. Olha o barco deles. Olha o barco deles, cara. A fundição.
Will you be alright?
Yeah,
The
cadê a
phoenix
Ju?
can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
Ai, já acordou? Cadê a Jill, cara?
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive.
Cadê a Jill?
Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she
Ela
is
tá no navio sequestrada, né, cara? Pior ainda. Bom, ela tá viva.
Let's pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
É que o Tio acabou de falar, eu acho. Canção esperançosa.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashi and the valleys are full of ether?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Medalhão da escola.
You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Mais quantos aí? Eu nem tinha foto agora, não foto aqui. Vai ser mais 2, um passarinho muito louco. Vai dar 3.000. Esse aqui deve ser mais barato. É um homem de preto. Isso é MIB.
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story. You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be... sitting under a pile of rubble, I know. But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid. Then I'll check the workshop.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it.
É lógico, estaria tão
I'd better
marcado
keep
assim.
looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes.
Cachimbos.
Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
Ah, boneca. Vai
I
quebrar
remember
ela.
seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Me the Doll. Me the Doll é o nome da mídia. Sei que você gosta dos seus enigmas, então achei que eu ia gostar deste. De todas as minhas invenções, essa é a melhor. Então, ao escolher seu local de descanso, lembrei-me, filha, da sua obra, a melhor. É agora a minha. Descanso no primeiro canto. As rimas não ficam boas, mas vou melhorá-las depois. Boa sorte. As invenções, essa é melhor. Então, escolha seu local de descanso, lembrei-me. Agora, não entendi nada.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid had something in Mid's first opus.
conversar com o outro.
Perhaps Otto might know.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed.
His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Aqui, ó. Ah, placas enforcadas. Esse o que você fez com ela perdida. Tá bom. Ó, tá tudo liberado, né? Mas tem que fazer a casa de ferreiro 3. Vai ter que matar os monstros.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
All right, Clive. Blackwood told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm
Worried about him. And
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out, and seeing as how Blackthorn opens up...
I'd speak to him again. Well,
cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him.
All right.
Bloody hell, Clive. Ain't you got better things to...
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you.
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't if it weren't the ring, and it was something I said.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so odd?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan.
Zoltan.
We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came up the ring Brought it all back. I could tell his master's improved, though. More than I thought.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe.
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second, and I refuse to be shown up by the light.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to...
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers up, provided you can do that.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? It's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where'd you...
In Dravos.
Dravos. Just got an...
Good.
Tá, vambora.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No, not that I'd have let you in anyway. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked, I'm here to see Zoltan, you
All right, just...
My goodness.
I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Esse lugar não era acessível pra mim não, né?
Much
Ou é?
obliged.
Acho que não.
So this is Dravos. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer. Clive, you're good with people.
Hey.
There's a... All right. Uphill food.
Fica lá aberto, tá bom? Ó, apagar tá pra mim abrir o mapa aqui, ó.
Good day. Go
Tá
safely now.
viu? Vê.
I have some things for sale.
Bobina.
Go safely now.
Sorry, but if none of you lot can smell... What's the point of mining this shit?
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Entendi, aqui eu não conseguia subir.
Watch it, stranger. There's a fault up ahead. Take a look if you want, but slip.
Aqui. Aí você não consegue voltar. Entendi. Mas agora o mapa fica aberto. Bom.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Mama,
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes,
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Simples assim?
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
Let me guess. Zoltan's out.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat him.
There'll be no talking him round.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, what turned the village against you?
I left. Dravost. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started. You would have torn Dravost in half had it gone on. So...
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravost prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting it until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, what I'm trying to
Assim,
say is that it's not your fault.
ensina outro
You
negócio.
couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravost won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest, and you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let
Eles já eram grandes, sabem vencer tudo, né, cara?
road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the crystals blessed. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
Of course.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone.
All right.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us.
Time for us.
Tá, vou ter que sair pra matar um bichinho. Aqui é o melhor caminho, né? Uma salamandra.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Let's make this quick, shall we? No holding back.
FOGO, kill! Now, FOGO!
Nice try.
FOGO, kill!
Too slow.
Errei de novo, cara.
Too slow.
FOGO, kill! Go! Over here! I'm hurt, FOGO.
Help me, boy. Help me, boy. Help me, boy. Help me, boy. Too slow.
Agora pegou.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
What's this all about then?
Don't know.
Any trouble?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Right, Rev.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. That thing you built us is... And honest to God, you saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only for... Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. But he took all his talent. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first.
Eu não vou fazer. Tá bom.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day, and these things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers. But what matters is...
See.
All right.
Bora.
Yeah, that's not Blackthorn, is it?
Cadê?
I thought I'd see his face in trap.
Ele já foi embora pro esconderijo?
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by?
Carvão. Carvão cinza.
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say...
Yeah. You know I could never leave this. Every time you put... There's no greater honor for a smith. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness. But if that helps save even a single life... What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to...
It's good to see you back on form, Black.
I don't know how you pair put up with me. I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah.
Fecha da lição volta.
Ain't got the art to tell him us.
A little healthy competition should be good for...
You're not wrong. It's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be... No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or isn't it?
Casa de ferreiro. Esquema de Ouroboros. Projeto Ouroboros desbloqueados. Esse projeto de Ouroboros aqui.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be?
Cadê a Ouroboros? Espada única. A espada única melhor caminho, espada de diamante. Espada pastada, longa, a do Japão, a boa. Espada única aqui. Tem essa espada do capitão. Não sei se fazer.
Should last you a good while. And?
He's a surly soaker. Who cares?
Sid?
Vaguely.
I'm afraid so. I fear the soil. However,
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth and the endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove this. That is correct, as why... well...
Tá no quadro. Ficou ficando errado aqui, ó.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Esse cenoura foi bom. Cenoura, isso? Pra você encontrar uma cenoura vermelha saindo dos panos, 3 juncos. Não, tem que tirar uma do sol. Sussurrantes rosários em 3 juncos. 3 juncos aqui. Muitos pântanos. Águas sussurrantes. 3 juncos. Pangucho, as docas. Nessa canto balcão, Pida Cedo, Distrito Lázaro. Preso com Bosque Sombrio. Se eu tiver uma foto. Por que eu não tiver a foto aqui para não? Acho que é aqui esse lugar, não tinha? Ou tinha aqui que ficava uma bola de fogo? Olha aqui mesmo.
Just any more book of it. All right then.
Tá no máximo agora, hein? Não vou desencaralhar. Vamos fazer isso. Aqui, ó. Olho mob.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Sid. Here. What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. When I successfully graft this to the Morgan... It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they... Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? It's You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance.
Boa. Que eu ganhei? Um pedaço de morda. Trato de mão. Pontos de consumismo maximizado. Boa. Você obteve um prazo de extrato de morda. Aumenta ainda mais a potência. A maioria dos consumismos possuem superpoção agora. Restaura ainda mais PV. Torna-se robusto. Mas tem que maior durabilidade. Boa.
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young men.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be clever?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
She can't.
No,
Gregory.
What's happened?
Tyre's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't live. She hasn't left the infirmary in days. Will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up...
I know better than to order Ty.
Thank you.
Well, Ty, Rodriguez,
I will, when it's time. Until then, we owe him that.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse is almost... If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them...
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia.
You wouldn't, Tyre. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. I can make the draft. Just there is...
Eles vão fazer eutanásia nele.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget.
Ela perdeu, né? Não, agora eu posso ir vir aqui agora. Nossa, eu tenho um cocheiro lá mesmo. Labirinto. Por cima. Acho que é por aqui. Não. Esse pedaço que não estava liberado com ouro, tá?
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Mirada alumiada.
No use calling Ambrosia now. Time to fight.
Esse pedaço aqui liga. Mirada alumiada. Ih, tem um outro pedaço aqui ainda.
Rodriguez could have mentioned his spiders will be the size of curls.
Fire and flame! To me!
Esqueci desse golpe.
Hopefully one will be enough. Rodriguez will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Não tinha vindo aqui não.
Time to fight.
Olha isso, né? Advento. O que tem nesse lugar aqui? Mas não é um boss? Ó.
Farewell. FOGO, kill!
Tá. Tá tudo aberto. Esse lugar aqui.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic.
Thank goodness you're back.
Is this...
Yes, I'm listening.
How are you feeling?
Light. Mid here.
Good. Just relax.
Thank you, Daya. I'm...
É. Eles nem que usar magia que eles nascem com portador até esgotar a vida, né?
Thank you. And you, Clive.
Oh.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with, but in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physical's art.
Cara, portador aí.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the...
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well. Come, and we need to be...
And we will.
Aye.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this. I don't have that one. You do. Come again. I may have more for you.
Banheiro ali. Até o tio dele, até o Jorge está trabalhando.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aine Yard's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise!
Enterprise.
And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must?
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
All hands! All hands! Man your stations!
Eu vou Piratas do Caribe agora.
Everyone with me? Here they come.
Você tá com medo de que perder a batalha?
Mid needs every moment we can give her. Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind you? I'll have you know earth-breaking here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the Twins.
O que ele fazer?
How are we doing, Mid? I thought you said that ship was fast! Old? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on, then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next? I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
Who's like the cockpit you cared? Without the pay and I'm damned if I'm going first.
was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain?
Sei lá, foi fácil, deve chegar em alguma coisa.
Clive?
Ah, aquele cara tá vivo?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Criação de Odin. Nim.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Always in my eyes. No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Que parece.
New plan!
You leave. We follow. Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Acho alguém pegando.
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through Maggie's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
É melhor.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet.
Bora.
My signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Eles não param de vir, eles têm que fugir, ué.
Right. Run for it.
Ó, os caras são amigão. E o Clive? Não. Essas horas não vai dar pena, quer dizer. Enterprise.
Now, mate.
All right, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
Reginald. Agora, vamos ver o que tá acontecendo com a Jill aí. Céu. Não, toda machucada de novo.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Mythos.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
Esse barquinho.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine?
Ah, o tio Dia vai embora.
Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye, and they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them.
Aí vai buscar ajuda.
Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And a fair wind to take.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio.
Ixi, vai remar.
Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Ah, o príncipe de um Bahamut. Ele voltou. Eu tô machucando.
All this. What have I done?
Menininho que fica vendendo remédio.
My lord.
É os vapor, né?
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stone here.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Será que ele vai envenenar a Jill com essa pra ele lutar contra o Clive? Tô achando.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
O Josh com escudo.
Great Gregor's gas!
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Eu faço com um jet ski na água, por embaixo do navio dela. Esse é o Eiko mais forte, ó. Um que bati de frente com ele era o Bahamut.
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Vai destruir o navio?
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Down, Fogel! Fogel, kill!
Segura essa. Ó, desperdicei. Pegou em nada. O bicho ficou sumido, olha. Vamos ver então. Vamos.
I need to hurry.
Vai acabar com o barco dela, demorou tanto para construir.
No! There he is! He wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Extra seconds!
Aqui, ó, atrás aquele que deve, ó. Esses aqui, ó.
She must be here somewhere. Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Agora ficou gigantão. No.
In earnest then.
No. Cara, o poder do Odin é muito bruto, hein, cara. No. Com um golpe. E separou o mar. Ó, muito pirata esse Caribe aí. Da hora. Mas o Clive viajou, tá aí dentro. Eles vão escapar dessa. Cara, ele separou o mar mesmo. Que doideira, velho. O poder do cara é insano.
Can you go on?
think so.
Carrega ela.
But to where?
É, o poder do cara é insano mesmo, hein? Como que o Clá vai vencer?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple?
Será que o Clá consegue roubar o poder dele, hein?
Light is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate.
Eu tenho que matar o Dio.
Much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Ele não consegue derrotar ele, nem com um Ifrit. A não ser que tenta puxar o poder dele pra ele.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Rise, Mythos. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel,
Nossa, Deus.
fear my lord will still find you lacking.
Não é possível que não vai pegar a minha pergunta.
All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you?
How dare you? Eu sempre lembro da Great Thunder.
If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you,
Nossa, Deus.
there
Tem que
are
descer ele.
methods of persuasion that might. Too slow.
Pô, se já tá aqui, se chegar lá eu tô ferrado. Cara, se ele...
You will assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed.
Eu morri agora? Aí eu fiz assim mesmo? Mas
You
ele...
yield so soon. Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos.
Mythos.
What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name.
Não como ganhar desse cara, não.
We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos.
Retorna.
Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves.
A espada dele mudou pra capa, não é que eu...
And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was.
Que doideira.
Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
A gente vai sair dali agora.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try.
Yeah.
Don't look back.
Ah, agora vai passar por dentro também. É, o Clive perdeu essa aí, né, filho? Tá, não tem isso. Desenho da luz.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
Ela deu o primeiro passo. Nossa,
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving.
Ah, acho que os dois já ficam,
Provided they
mas...
want to be saved. You fight to survive.
Essa é a primeira vez deles,
You
né?
survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
Ah, eles já ficaram já. Eles não têm vergonha.
I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
E aí, até que enfim. Eu acho que ele namorava antes, ela só não mostrava. Foi a primeira cena. 5 anos junto, adulto. Será que vai fazer uma passarela de gelo até lá? Fingiu que tava dormindo nessa vergonha.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Crystal matter.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Promise.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so. I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
come back.
Knowledge hoarded is not. I have quite the find for you today. You wish to study the tomes? You are always welcome, Clive.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.